Hey guys, Willing Dunn here, and I just wanted to come on my channel and briefly make a statement about the current controversy in the Netrunner community surrounding NetrunnerDB and Jinteki.net. It appears that both of these sites have been issued a cease and desist order by Fantasy Flight Games. It's not my place to speculate about what happened and this sort of thing. I know exactly what you know if you've read all of the Reddit threads and the Board Game Geek threads and things like that. So I'm not going to discuss that at all. I would like to talk just for a moment about the concern within the community that a lot of fan sites and fan-generated content will be worried to continue for fear of a similar cease and desist. And let me just say right away that I will not be taking down my channel. I'm going to continue to produce the same content I've been producing. And I know I'm pretty new to this versus a lot of other YouTube channels about Netrunner, but I just wanted to say that I'm not going to be leaving this anytime soon. And while the cease and desist is certainly troubling and I don't agree with it, I think the real story is likely a lot more complex than the discussions on Reddit and BGG want to make it out to be. And it's difficult in times like these to remember what a fantastic company FFG has been up to this point. I've always trusted them for very high quality games and high quality products, and they've really never let me down. So while I think this move is a very bad one, it's going to take a lot more than something like this for me to lose faith in FFG. So even though I signed the petition that was going around and I also contacted them myself, I think it's important to keep this kind of thing in perspective. The joke that seems to be everywhere online is that FFG has now earned bad publicity and they have turned into the evil corporation that Wayland and NBN and Jinteki and HB occupy in the Android universe. And while I don't condone their behavior, this is certainly not an evil act. I've seen a lot of opinions online that make them out to be this morally bankrupt entity that holds you as a customer in the absolute lowest regard. Now come on, guys. Are we so quick to trash a company that has made this fantastic game? And I'm guessing if you're anything like me, this isn't the only FFG product you've purchased. This isn't the only FFG product you play monthly. I really mourn the loss of NetrunnerDB. I think it was a huge unifier for the community. It really brought together a lot of the competitive players. It was a hub for the Octagon players. I think NetrunnerDB was arguably the most important site in Netrunner Online. And I'd like to personally thank the site's creator for the expanded enjoyment of the game on my part. So even though I find this rather stupid decision very detrimental to the community, and frankly a horribly disrespectful way to treat a fan who had spent such an incredible amount of time for essentially no monetary gain, just for the love of the game, creating a resource and a site that we all loved and used. I think it's times like these where the content creators need to redouble their efforts and get everybody enthusiastic about the game again. And I can understand why others are leery and why they're worried that, a similar cease and desist could happen to them. I mean, I'm not personally too concerned. I'm certainly not a lawyer and I'm not an expert on the matter, but I feel like what I'm doing on this channel is pretty transparently fair use. Even though I haven't said it directly, I think it's obvious that the goal of this channel is the growth of the game and the increased sales of data packs. I mean, let's keep in mind that we can produce all of the Reddit threads and the YouTube videos and things like that we want. But at the end of the day, it's the sale of data packs and the sale of Netrunner products that are going to keep this game going. So I find it somewhat hurtful that FFG has not gone on record with any sort of claim about this. I feel kind of hurt as a fan. This has definitely marred what I was considering a essentially flawless record. But let's be civil and let's continue to enjoy this game, and I'm going to attempt to continue to bring content to you that will facilitate that. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for listening to my ramble about this. Thank you for being a viewer and subscriber of my channel, and I hope that we can continue to enjoy Netrunner for years to come. I have a data pack review I'm in the process of publishing right now, and I should soon have another strategy video as well. So make sure you hit subscribe and tune into that, and let's stay positive, guys. We can get through this mess. Well, that's going to be it for me today. Again, thank you very much for watching this video and listening to what I had to say on the matter. I'll see you in the next video.